Why is crypto dumping? Will it stop dumping and start pumping? When will it rebound and what's going on? Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell right now. Get it out of the way. Hey, let's talk about crypto and what's happening. Why is crypto falling? And what we see short term and long term. We do know that cryptocurrency is a very, very volatile. Okay. There's a lot going on, so let's dig right into it and get right to the point. We will talk about the links at the end. Please pay attention if you really want to kill it with crypto. Then I want you to take the course Stock Up U so you can learn all about crypto and how to make money. So we got the Bitcoin outflows. Let's start with that. So what I'm going to do, good people, is I'm going to give the negative news first. I'm going to give the bearish news, and then I'm going to give the bullish news, because we have both a bearish and bullish news that's going to cause crypto to move either way. Short term, it is bearish. It's looking very bearish, and it is falling right now as we speak, but I am not running through the street screaming, all right? So what I'm doing, I'll tell you right off the bat, is my altcoins. I am holding some of my meme coins. I put a tight stop loss on, and it may trigger, right? And in profit, but some of this fall has eaten greatly at my profit. I'm just going to be straight up with you, and specifically in my bonk play. All right. So it ate away at some of my profits, triggering a sell, but I'm getting back in as it goes lower. I will re-enter with the same size position. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, right? You do what's best for you. And I have some other meme coins, SHIBA Inu, that may trigger a sell on my swing trade SHIBA Inu. I have some long-term SHIBA Inu that I have not sold since last year. I bought it, purchased it low, and I'm not moving it. Okay. So here's one of the things that's happening negatively with all crypto. Let's deal with Bitcoin. As you know, it moves all crypto. All right. We got the Mount Gox payout, right? So there's going to be a huge dump, all right? A huge dump from the Mount Gox mess, right? And so there's payouts. The court ordered them to have, of course, payouts. And then all of this crypto is going to hit the market, right? And it's going to have a negative effect. It's just like a share dilution with stock. So everybody's bracing for it. But there's 7 in particular that will probably take the hit the worst, according to this report, right? Now, this was 10 hours ago. I want you guys to see short-term pain, long-term gain, question mark. Okay, so here they are. Of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, Tether, all right? Remember, USDT, Tether, okay? So now we have some more. Let's go down. I want to show you all of them. Of course, we got Bitcoin, all right? We got Ethereum. You can write this down. I'm going to keep it moving. You got USDT, which was Tether, all right? Okay, and then we got AVAX, USD, right? And we have Polkadot. Let's see, we got Link, and I'm in all of these, and even Doge, good people. That is the negative news, right? Short-term negative news. This Mount Gox dump is heavy, but after it's over, I see clearer skies, okay? I see greener grass after it is over. Here's another thing that's negative that's been causing Bitcoin to sell off, and that's the outflows, right? So let's look at it. So we have out of the 11 US spot Bitcoin exchanges, right? So look at the daily net inflows, 13.62 million on Tuesday, all right, returning to negative flows after 5 straight days of inflows, okay? So we had 13.62 million on Tuesday, all right? These were net outflows. So we have more coming out than in, and that's negative against Bitcoin, which is negative against altcoins, excuse me, and a negative, of course, against the meme coins. And the meme coins in situations like this takes the biggest beating. But wait, there's more. I got some good news, but we have to see. Okay, so let's look at what Bitcoin is doing. Now, I have this on a daily, and right now, at the time of recording this, you can see that Bitcoin has broken beneath a 60K, beneath it, which is not good. And the truth be told, it could keep falling, right? It could keep falling and come all the way down, I see, to 56. Some say 55. Some say all the way down to 54. So we could blow past 57 and we can come all the way down to 54. Now, if we go down to 54, I am going to be bravely buying heavier. If we break down to 57, I'm going to be buying. Now, we don't know. Right now, we're at 59.7-ish. So I will call this, I'm still going to call this 60-ish. But as you can see, we have broken beneath the 60K mark, right? And so there's more stops on the way down, of course. Yep. There's more stops on the way down, as we see. We can go down to 56. I'm sorry, we can go down to 58 in hours, right? And so we want to see where the bottom is after all of this fear, because that's what it is right now. It's fear. And also, too, of course, we got the holiday weekend. As you could see, we got low volume. Volume is just ticking off. Tailoring off, or tapering off, should I say, because we're going to go and eat some barbecue, right? You know, risk off the table. A lot of people, just like the stock market, do some selling and just let the weekend go. So that could be a buying opportunity. All right. Now I'm going to shift to more bullish news. Okay. So I'm going to tell you this. When the Fed starts cutting interest rates, that's when things get better. Now, I'm going to play you a short video, literally a 1 minute long, of Mr. Tom Lee, who has been right with the stock market. But I want you to hear, some of you heard this, he said this 2 days ago. I want you to hear what he has to say about crypto.
You know that my insecurity about crypto manifested itself again in my feet of clay, because I said, Tom Lee's going to be absolutely right about the 5,500. Why is he still saying 150 for Bitcoin? Why do that? Why not just focus on stock? Don't stick your neck out, because it was falling below 60,000. Now it's back to almost 63,000. So that 6 trillion we just talked about, that sort of plays into your Bitcoin thesis.
That's right. Bitcoin's probably suffering from the Mt. Gox, starting distributions in July. That was a huge overhang for many years. But if I was investing in crypto knowing that one of the biggest overhangs is going to disappear in July, I think it's a reason to actually expect a pretty sharp rebound in the second half. So I think 150 is still within.
It's already July 1st, so that's so you're not taking that off the table. That's still a possibility.
That's right. And one thing to keep in mind, Bitcoin makes most of its gains with 10 days every year. If you take out the 10 best days in a single year, Bitcoin actually has negative returns.
It's actually in an 11-day period that the stock market hits a bottom, but Bitcoin does its best in a 10-day frame. Now, there's like, you could make on some of these meme coins, you can make 12,000% on some of them going up, buying early. I believe that Bitcoin is going to go up. And I absolutely believe that we will finally break above. Now, I don't have, I'm just going to be straight with you. I don't have any proof. But I do believe that Bitcoin will eventually break above 72K, right? And I believe that it's going to happen when the Fed starts to reduce interest rates. And here, 74 is where we have our resistance, okay? And when we break above 74, 80 is next. When we break above 74, of course, 78 is next, all right? And I will tell you at 78, me personally, I'm going to be selling a lot of my meme coins. You know, the ones that may trigger while you are listening to this, but I'm getting back in and I want you guys to remember how to use your stop losses. So I'm not selling. I'm not selling right now. I'm not even selling my meme coins right now. I'm going to let my stop losses work for me. And if they don't trigger, I'm going to hold. Now, I'm not telling you to hold. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. All right? So we buy when there's blood in the streets. Alt season hasn't really begun yet. So when Bitcoin dominance start to go down and alts start to run, they are going to take off and perform better than Bitcoin did. And then the memes, which have had a run, still have more to do. They're still going to slingshot, especially when Bitcoin hits above 80K. So I'm not waiting to 120K, 150K. Larry will be dollar cost averaging out. Now, I took this video on my phone. It's a little, it's not the best quality, but I want you to listen to this also.
Stifel also has a piece out about Bitcoin and the signals that it sees suggesting an imminent S&P 500 correction warning. What are those signals that you see, and why does it have a barometer on what the S&P does?
Yeah, that was me. The Bitcoin piece is interesting because when you look at it, it's not any sort of thing like that. If you look at every major up move in Bitcoin for the last dozen years since 2011, it occurred right when the Fed pivoted to dovishness. So Bernanke announcing QE3 in September of 2012, Chair Yellen pivoting in the first quarter of 16, all the Powell pivots that we've seen in his tenure, and there have been several. Every time they pivot, Bitcoin takes off. It's a cheap money, easy liquidity play, a hypercharged play on that. And every time Bitcoin peaks after those major moves up, mathematically, it leads to a weaker or flat S&P. And the S&P right now is at the very top of the trading range we expect related to Bitcoin. I think it pulls back easily 5% into the July-August timeframe. But we're looking for a little bit more on the S&P pullback.
So there you have it. When the Fed pivots, which he should, we're expecting one rate cut starting at 25 basis points by September or by the end of the year. If that happens, then Bitcoin will, just the announcement of that happening, crypto, all of crypto will start to rebound. I believe after the Mt. Gox is done, the payouts are all done, the worst of this year will be behind us. If something doesn't come out of the blue, then we're looking for more positive data like the Fed cutting interest rates. Remember, you don't have to sell anything. Use your tools, okay? I have posted it here on this channel, how to set stop losses, how to set buy orders, okay? And I wouldn't even use a broker that I couldn't do that in now that we have that available, right? And so that way you could swing and protect your gains and you can minimize your losses. So we're just going to navigate these testy waters right now. And this too shall pass when we get past the Mt. Gox. And soon as the Fed start even talking about on this date, we're going to cut interest rates. Watch what happens to all of crypto led by Bitcoin, right? All right, good people. Hey, I'm going to leave it right there. Listen, tomorrow the market is closed. Of course, crypto trades 24/7. Be careful out there. We'll see you later.